My name is Gwendolyn Dugas from No More Shackles Ministries. I am the author of The Pedophiles We Trust. I have a message to young people and the adults who love them. This is a testimony that can not only open eyes, but open hearts, especially those still silent. Before I begin, I want to tell you this is not easy for me. I'm not here today to entertain or impress. I'm here to speak truth. And truth, especially the kind I'm about to share, can be heavy. I can't promise I won't shed a tear. This story is painful, it's personal, and it's dear to my heart. But I'm not sharing it for sympathy. I'm sharing it because I know there are others, maybe, who may be listening, who have lived through the same kind of darkness. And if I can shed light, just a little light, into that darkness, if I can help even one person feel seen or safe or strong enough to speak, then it's worth every tear. So I ask you for your grace and your open heart as I can share part of the story with you. When I hear the stories of young people being touched or approached by grown men for sexual favors, I believe them. I don't need proof. I know the pain. I know the secrecy. I know the fear because I've been there. I came from a broken home. My mother was often under the influence of alcohol. My father was in and out, never really there. Looking back now, I can see in my neighborhood were many pedophiles. The pedophiles we trusted, like all hid under the name Mr., teacher, principal, friend, uncle, and dad. And ignorantly, out of respect for the title, we called them that. I can remember my mom had a friend. His name was Mr. Edmond. He targeted me, not with fists, but with flattery and manipulation. He said things like, all little girls need nice clothes, pretty hair, getting their nails done. If you take care of my needs, I'll take care of yours. He made it sound like survival. He made it sound like I had a choice. But here's the truth. No child should ever have to choose. No child should have to choose to trade safety for food. No child should have to trade their bodies for love. No child should have to trade their voice for silence. Thank God in his mercy, he sent people, neighbors who saw me, people who fed me when I was hungry, people who gave me school supplies, clean clothes, and shelter when home became unbearable. I didn't have to sell my body. I didn't have to give in. And I want every young person to hear me. If someone is trying to make you choose, it's not your fault. It's not love. And you can speak up and you can say no. You are worth protecting. And I want every adult to hear me too. We must believe them. We must protect them. We must be the neighbors who step in. Matthew 25:35-40 says, for I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. I was a stranger and you took me in. I was naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came to me. Then the neighbor would say, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you drink? When did we see you a stranger and take you in, or naked and clothe you? Or when did we see you sick or in prison and come to you? And the king will answer and say to them, surely I say to you, inasmuch as you did it to one of the least of these, my brethren, you did it to me. I will never forget Mr. and Mrs. Carter, Miss Taylor, and Uncle Martin, what they did for me when I was in need. No child should ever have to choose. Children should not have to choose between a roof over their head, a warm meal, or clean clothes in exchange for being touched, used, or manipulated. These are things a child should be given freely, with love, with dignity, and with safety. I know this, not just because it's true, but because it happened to me. And I'm telling you now, it's still happening. There are people, even in churches, who target the vulnerable, who use their power to get what they want, and who claim it's love or God's will. It's not. Young people, if someone has made you feel like love cost you your body or your silence, that was not love. That was abuse. And God weeps over what was done to you. He's not like them. He doesn't need anything from you to protect you. He wants to heal you. If you are still carrying pain, still living in silence, still blaming yourself, I want you to know you are not alone. You are not guilty. You are worth protecting. And I'm standing here to say it's time we stop covering for abusers and start covering our children with truth, love, and justice. You not just telling your story, you're becoming a voice for the voiceless. And I will help you carry that voice wherever it needs to go.